I got it dirty somehow. Let's wipe it on my pajama pants then. That's literally what I just did. Hey guys, welcome back. It's got Friday favorites and Fooeys for you today, and I would say eye look favorite similar, but add in a little something. A glowy pinky cheek I've been loving, and just kind of a random lip combo, but a little bit more makeup. Like I've been, you know, overall liking a little bit softer makeup for the last, I don't know how long, but I've been kind of, I don't know, doing a little bit more. So I've got some good things to share with you. There's hair stuck to my face somewhere. If you're new here, my name is Leslie. Welcome. I love to do favorites videos, new with drugstore reviews, empties, get ready with me's. Just a lot of fun stuff here on my channel. So if you're new, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and stuck around for a while. I'd love to have you here on my channel. So yeah, we were chatting about Friday favorites, so let's get to them. I am still loving the Too Faced Apple in Love palette that they sent me. This is just gorgeous. I mean, I am loving the formula, the color story, just, I don't know, I just think it's really fun. Like this one right here, beautiful. I have that one on the middle of my lid. This is definitely one of my favorites in the palette. This one is stunning. I have a little bit of this on the inner part of my lid, mixed with something else that I will share with you in a second. This one, beautiful, just a tiny bit of that in my outer corner, mixed with something else. But, you know, just like not going over the top, you know, because if I use a lot of this and like these kind of colors, that's going to be a really deep smoky eye for me. So even though my eye is still pretty dramatic, I've been kind of concentrating more on the light to mid-tone shades in this palette overall. But I mean, there's some really fun, different sort of shades in here, like mustardy sort of colors, gorgeous, the greens. I've talked about this palette already several times. I just wanted to talk about it again because I keep grabbing for it. It's definitely a favorite. I think it's amazing. Use this as a liner one day. It was awesome. Several times actually I've used that as a liner. It's just pretty. This one in the outer corner, gorgeous. I could keep going, but I love it. I love the packaging. I love the scent on it, the like caramel apple sort of scent. It's just fun. It's fun and it's good quality and I've been loving it. And then also, this is one of my favorite little palettes, like in general. You know, it works really well with the Apple in Love palette, but I also just love this by itself. And I reach for it a lot. This is the Covergirl Clean Color in Dreamy Pink. I don't reach for these two as often. I mean, I do have this in my outer corner, but my favorite two shades in here that I use the most are these two right here. Like this one in my crease, love it. It's just this like dusty pink kind of color, and this shade I love so much. It's this beautiful like light peachy shade is how I would describe it. This one is a pretty chunky shade, so I would use that with a setting spray and definitely tap off your brush, but I mean it's still very workable and it's a beautiful shade. I mean really pretty, but it's pretty loosely packed. I mean you can probably even see in the swatch that it just, you know, it needs a little bit of maybe setting spray or something to kind of hold it together, but then it's gorgeous. I mean, it's a beautiful coppery shade. But again, these two are my favorites. This kind of pinky, neutral shade, and then this just gorgeous light-catching peach. I love it so much. And I feel like the peachy pinky-ness to this really complements my eye color. And I just feel like it's a flattering shade. You know, I mean, I wear all different kinds of makeup. I love makeup. I'm not always thinking about what's the most flattering. It's just I like playing with makeup. But sometimes, you know, you like to wear things that are kind of more flattering and more complimentary to your eyes or whatever. So I feel like this is a little bit more flattering and complimentary. So I reach for it a ton. Not just this week, but in general, it is one of my very favorite little palettes and shadows within a palette. It's just beautiful and it's great quality and it's fairly affordable. Okay, for cheeks, I've really been liking this very blushy pinky cheek combo. So this is one of my favorites from Amazon. Like it's just, it says May Cheer, but I can't remember what the listing said for the brand, but I'll try to find it again. I've mentioned this several times before. I don't know if this is still around. If it is, I'll definitely list it for you, but also another alternative, a more expensive alternative, but I feel like it's fairly close, is Persona Bubbly in the little cheek tint thing. Anyway, what is this? It says Long Lasting Fantastic Blusher in Milk Tea Pink. And it's just a great, like, bubblegum pink cheek, what is this called? What is this called? Cheek stick, blush stick kind of a product. Look how pretty that is. I mean, it is a beautiful, vibrant bubblegum pink, but when you get it kind of blended out, it softens a little bit, but I mean, it definitely stays vibrant. Not full on like that, but still vibrant and beautiful, and I think youthful looking. Like, it's just a happy bubblegum pink, and I think it's fun. It blends well, it wears well. Wears the best when I layer it with something, like with a powder on top of it. But even by itself, I feel like it wears pretty well. And it's just cute and happy. And it was affordable. So again, I'll try to find this exact thing. But if not, I do feel like, I already forgot the name again. I just said it and I forgot it again. Bubbly. I do feel like Bubbly is fairly close. And then also with that, OFRA sent me their new, I think it's called the Cheeky Glow collection. And part of that is the Midi palette in Cheeky Glow. And this is so pretty. If you like a glowy cheek, this is glowy. And then there's another shade, I don't know what that one's called, but it's another glowy one, and it's kind of more on the rosy, like richer rosy pink side. But I have been reaching for this one right here, and I don't know if it's Sugar Rush or Radiant, because on the back, I mean, I would assume, let's see, it says Sugar Rush, Cheer, Radiant. I would assume it's Sugar Rush, but you know, you can look at the product listing and be able to tell. So I'll try to remember to link it for you and whatever, but it's a beautiful, like, metallic, happy bubblegum pink. This is so fun. It takes very little. I just barely applied it kind of sort of on my cheekbones and the apples of my cheeks, just to like bring an additional glow to the cheeks. Oh my goodness, it's so happy and fun. I love this. This is just a good time. It takes very little though. I mean, if I applied that full on, my makeup would be looking crazy. It's pretty intense already, kind of going pretty light with it. But if I went full on with it, it would be out of control. But still fun. See how it's just a glowy, happy bubblegum pink? Light catching, good formula. I think it pairs nicely with that blush stick. So I've been doing that kind of blushy, glowy, kind of bubblegum pink sort of cheek look. For lips, I've been doing kind of just a more neutral-ish pinky combo, and I say neutral because it's not super far off from my natural lip color. So, I mean, it's definitely still a pink, but it's not like a hot pink or a bubblegum pink or something. It's a little bit more on the neutral medium pink side. So that's what I've been doing. I am still loving this. The Milani Color Fetish Hydrating Lip Stain in Pink About It. Just applied lightly and then blotted off and then topped it with this. I've been topping it with that. So this, again, is just a beautiful, I mean, it's such a pretty vibrant pink, but if you kind of buff it and then blot it, it ends up being this softer, just softer kind of pink. I don't want to leave that on there too long or it will stain my hand, but it's already stained. It is stained. Okay, it is stained. So I'm telling you, these stain, they stay around for a long time, so they're just really low maintenance. So, I mean, I like to, I'm still trying to get this off. And you saw, I had it on there for like, what? 10, 15 seconds? I don't even know, but not very long. So I just like to apply it mostly around the outsides of my lips, kind of like a lip liner. And then I sort of blend my lips together. And then it kind of, you know, distributes the product so I don't have a ton of product. And then I blot, 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 blot. Basically, I mean, which makes sense. The less you use, the less amount of time that it's on your lips affects how the color looks. So if you have it on there just a very short period of time, it's going to be just kind of a more lighter neutral mid-tone pink, but if you leave it on there longer, it's gonna be more intense, closer to this. So I think that's fun. It's really versatile. You can go like full on with it and get this sort of color and that glossy sort of shine and look on the lips, and then over time it sort of fades. It's just good. It's just a good, low maintenance, really versatile lip product. I love it. So the one I've been layering it with is the NYX Butter Gloss. Why is mine messy? It's got like gloss around the outsides of it. I got it dirty somehow. Got it dirty somehow. Let's wipe it on my pajama pants then. That's literally what I just did. My comfy clothes for around the house, they're covered in makeup. It is just constantly covered in makeup. So when I go to clean them and wash them, I'm like, good grief. I really need to stop doing that. I need to like have a towel in here or something. That would make a lot more sense. But anyway, side tangent, this is the NYX Butter Gloss in Eclair. Yeah, Eclair, which is one of my favorites. It's been one of my favorites for a long time. This is a very cool toned pink. It's like a purpley pink. So paired with the Milani, of course, I mean, it's a gloss, so it's not like crazy opaque, but it's fairly opaque for being a gloss. These are pretty opaque depending on the color. But paired with this, it kind of adds a little bit more of a cool toned purpley sort of tint to it. That nice gloss. These smell good, like cupcakes or dessert or something, and they're affordable. I always love them, so I've been kind of pairing those together. Okay, so those are all my favorites, so hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please hit a thumbs up if you did. Let me know down below what you have been loving or maybe not so much loving. Let me know what you've been up to recently. I would love to hear that. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video.